Greetings. I'm Barb.
I'm Tree Elf.
Welcome to number 4 in the 13 Days of Christmas podcast series produced by the Sointhooligan. Today, we're featuring a story by Pat Flagel, one she calls herself The Great Escape. Thank you for listening, and if you enjoy what we're doing, why not support the arts at patreon.com/thesointhooligan.
So
Yeah.
now, what are you guys exactly doing? You're going around interviewing people,
Yep.
and is it going in that Sointhulia? Oh,
It is,
okay.
yeah. We're okay. You know how around Christmas time, people usually get together and storytell and hang out and
Not
stuff.
now. We're not supposed to get together, for Christ's sake.
So
Another
that's
goddamn year.
right. Awesome.
My story's about how in the 50s, because I've been going through all these pioneer journals at the museum from the 50s, how bored the teenagers got. So we decided we would get on the Catella, sneak on the Catella, and go to Vancouver, because that was the only way out of Sointula was on the Union steamship. There was no roads. We were very isolated. So 4 of us girls, I guess we were between 12 and 14, got on the Catella when it came in on its weekly run, and we got on. We were allowed to get on because you could go buy chocolate bars and comic books or whatever. So then down to the bathroom we went, and we all stood on the toilets. Locked the door, stood on the toilets. And sure enough, toot toot, away the Union steamship went to Port McNeill. So we thought, okay, soon as we leave Port McNeill and start down Johnson Straits, we'll go and get in the life rafts, and that's where we'll sleep for the night. Of course, we'd probably, between the 4 of us, we might have had $5, but we were going to Vancouver. Where were we going? Well, Noreen said we could go to her aunt, so that was okay. So anyway, we're about, 3/4 of the way, or ready to dock in Port McNeill, and the officer comes on into the washroom and says, okay, girls, we know you didn't get off the ship, or we don't think you did. Come out of those stalls, because once we dock in Port McNeill, nobody is getting on or off this boat until you girls come out of the washroom and depart in Port McNeill. So that was our great escape. We got all the way from Sointula to Port McNeill. And then I had to phone my dad. I guess there was no phones then. We probably had to phone the co-op store, because there was a phone there, to tell them to get my dad a message to bring the boat over to get us in Port McNeill. And we were all grounded for the rest of the week. That's one of my stories.
What year do you think that was, Pat?
Probably 1955.